Hi there, my name is Joe Neat and I'm the exec producer on Sea of Thieves. And I want to share with you some of the learnings from our recent closed beta and also how that's influencing our plans moving forward in terms of how we want to test things and get ourselves ready for the launch of the game on March 20th. So one of the key goals for the closed beta was to test our capability at scale. So getting loads of players in, seeing that all of our services and our features were working with the amount of players that we had. So some of the things that we learned throughout the beta, we could kind of fix on the fly. So we had our services engineers monitoring kind of messages that were going backwards and forwards, where we were seeing kind of issues as we were hitting the kind of the top scale, the top amount of people's playing. Some of those we already knew about and we could kind of go, cool, that's on our list already. We know we have to address that before launch. And some of those things were new. And so those are things that we add to our list of work and make sure that we kind of prioritize in the right order leading up to launch. There's some work going on right now with our services team in terms of acting on some of the lessons that we took from the closed beta itself. And what the first test that we're going to be running is a scale test, and that's going to be starting on February the 16th. And the purpose of this is to test our scale and to get as many people playing the game at the same time as possible, so we can test some of the work that we've done, to see improvements we've made, and to see if there are more lessons and more things that we can find out. Everyone that was invited to the closed beta will also have access to this, but we're not really as interested in learning about the features themselves or the gameplay and stuff from the beta here. And so purposefully, we're kind of keeping a very similar feature set. So it will still be the one trading company in terms of the gold hoarders. And because the purpose of this test is really a testing scale, we are expecting players to see problems. And like for us, maybe not for you, but that will be a good thing. Which means that, you could see an inability to access the game at some points during that weekend, maybe an inability to cash in your rewards as you're kind of getting back to outposts, because that's where we're really hammering our kind of services and the messages that are getting fired backwards and forwards. There might be points at times where we stop new players coming in because we're seeing kind of warnings, we're seeing errors that we don't want to kind of exacerbate and get worse. And there might be times that we actually take down the beta during that weekend so we can work on something and then bring it back up. We'll communicate that out as efficiently and as effectively as we can. So I'd advise everybody to keep an eye on the seaofthieves.com, which is where we have a banner which has all of the latest news, kind of what's going on live, and also at Sea of Thieves on Twitter, where we'll be sharing the latest updates and the latest news. And finally, thank you to everyone for their help so far, whether that's from the start of the Insider program, through all of the alphas that we've had, through to the closed beta, where we saw so many players and we saw so many great stories and videos and moments. And for those that had issues during the closed beta itself, we apologise for that, but it has helped us get into a bit better position as we move forward to this scale test and ultimately to the launch of the game, where we expect to see the most players and we want to be in the best position possible. So yeah, thanks again. Honestly, this has been an amazing journey and we're nearly there and we're so excited about the road to launch and beyond. So yeah, I hope to see as many of you as possible out there on the seas, and until then, cheers.
Pre-order now to receive the Black Dog Pack when the game launches.